Es economista, nacida en Letonia, fue directora del Programa para el Desarrollo de los Países Pobres del Banco Mundial. Actualmente es la Primera Dama de Costa Rica y desde su despacho brinda soporte al desarrollo integral de la infancia y la juventud costarricenses. Please welcome the First Lady of Costa Rica, Signe Zeikate. Bienvenida, welcome.
Muchísimas gracias. Muy buen día. It is such a great pleasure for me to be here. My speech is going to be in English. Can you raise hands who understands English? Excellent. I was a bit concerned. First of all, allow me to profoundly thank the Board of Directors of the International Foundation for Young Leaders for granting me the distinction of Referente de la Humanidad. It is a great honor for me that my work for Costa Rican children and youth is recognized outside the borders of our country. It is also very significant for me to participate in this event together with you, young, talented leaders. Youth, you are the voice of future. It is you who will take the world beyond what was imagined, with new solutions to unsolved problems or innovative ideas for tomorrow's new challenges. You are the ones who will lead the countries, who will undertake the new policies and preserve our cultures. You are the ones who will carry the torch of values such as freedom, democracy, equality, and peace to the next generations. This is why empowerment of you, the youth, is the most important cause for which we can work and fight. The future of all humanity depends on your ideas, your creativity, and your knowledge to shape a better world. Franklin Roosevelt said, "We cannot always build the future of our youth, but we can build our youth for the future." And it is true that as now, we tend to talk about youth in the future. But as the former US president said, it is today that we need to build our youth for the prosperous and happy tomorrow that we all inspire. It is today that we need to promote the best education, the best health, opportunities for recreation and other conditions so that young people in all parts of the world can maximize their potential, so they can improve their lives and those of their communities, families, and their countries. Youth. It is today that your leadership can change the world. It is today that we need you, strong, capable, with all the physical and intellectual abilities and tools. Convinced of this idea, upon assuming my role as the First Lady of Costa Rica, I had a very clear objective. I want to promote comprehensive development of children and youth by bringing more opportunities for learning, recreation, protection, and health. I am firmly convinced that the long-term development and prosperity of any country depends on our commitment to you. For this reason, we must unite efforts, national and international, public and private, to bring more and more equal opportunities to each child and youth in our countries. Opportunities for your voice to be heard. Opportunities for you to take your rightful place in great social and political discussions. For this reason, national and international organizations must be the seedbed of those opportunities for active participation that our youth demands and deserve. I invite you, young people, to be brave and self-confident, to make your voices matter, and to take advantage of each space that open up, like this one, so that you can enhance all that transformative capacity that you possess. Successful and satisfying life cannot be inherited. It is a persistent job, which requires us to put strong and determined steps on the road to success. Because, young people, the reality is that the only place where success comes before work, do you know where it is? Dictionary. I learned that from childhood in my beloved country, Latvia. My family put a strong emphasis on education, work, and human values such as honesty, respect, empathy, love, and appreciation. I had to be a good student. That was a requirement. I was always encouraged to strive for excellence, to stand out, make my voice heard, and not to get lost in the crowd, because we do live in a very competitive world. I took a leadership responsibility at an early age. After graduating with a master's degree in economics, in my mid-20s, I ran the unit at the Ministry of Finance. I led a team of 10 professionals and oversaw the budgets of 600 municipalities. I was very proud. Later, I obtained a Hubert H. Humphrey Scholarship to study in the United States. I left my country with only $1,000 and a suitcase, and a year later, I was working for the World Bank. 2 decades later, I found myself leading many international teams, working with governments on different continents. And what did I learn from my experience? I learned that we need to focus on results. So first, focus on results and strive for excellence. All successful professionals and leaders must deliver and comply. Your managers will ask you for results. And in the high honor of public service, people expect results from a president, from a government. The best effort is not enough if it does not lead to real improvements in people's quality of life. So my advice is set clear goals and think strategically what it takes to achieve those goals. And strive for excellence. Don't be afraid. Strive for excellence. There's a saying, start with the end result in your mind. Second, constantly learn from your experience. Success is not a linear upward curve. No. There will be failures, there will be setbacks. The ones who are successful are the ones who learn from mistakes and never give up. Barack Obama said that the true test is not to avoid failure, because it is impossible to avoid it, but to see failure as something that can strengthen you instead of breaking you, instead of embarrassing and paralyzing you. Third, always remain positive. Be inspiring and be decent human beings. The greatest, deepest success is the one that is shared. To transform, we must inspire. Let those around us catch our enthusiasm, our call to serve. Let's be the living example of the society we want for those we love. These were and are the basic principles and values that I apply in my professional life and that allowed me to succeed regardless of the challenge that was placed in front of me. youth. I look into your eyes today, at this moment, and I see hope. I see capacity. I see an overwhelming passion to make this a better society. Let's inspire the best in those around us. Let's be the difference, the positive change that the world cries out for. Let's work together for more opportunities and more prosperity for all in this world. Thank you.
Muchísimas gracias.